Hey guys, Matt Lighty here, and I was just finishing editing the episode for what would have been Saturday's episode of All for One, and I just came across some clips from the weekend stream, and it was basically just my take as chat was asking me about certain Path of Exile content creators, namely Chistor and Somiad or Somad. It's French guy, Russian guy, them quitting, and I don't really make reaction videos, but I don't have to make one because I just have it from fucking Twitch. So I just cut the clips together, and this is my take on that situation. Ziz's reaction to it, the community manager and their role, and Path of Exile's role in their relationship with like people leaving their game. So that's kind of like this hodgepodge of footage, but I stand by everything I still said. It was my gut reaction, and that's my correct reaction. So I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below. And yeah, this is it. Just take the clips at face value. I said exactly what I said live, so there they are. Anyway, thanks guys.
So you have to realize that your minimum wage, if you're a successful streamer, comes at a cost of you having no social life, of working, of being accessible 20 hours a day. Because even when you sleep, people are gonna ask you, how do you manage to fit like 2 auras in your build? Because they forgot to get like an enlightened, for example, right? You will always have to be there. It's not.
Oh, that's not true at all, though. It has to be accessible 20 hours a day. If someone asks you a question on Discord, you just don't check it till the morning. Or if you want to check it, you just check it on your phone. I don't know. It seems. I don't really agree with that at all. Personally.
Not worth it. It is not worth it. I can work at McDonald's and have more free time and more money than right now. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. I've got a master's degree in finance and accounting. I can just get a job. So I'm gonna use this instead of bitching. It's kind of sad, the dream is over. I thought for a moment, for a hot second, I thought I had it to really pop off. But just as I knew as I realized what I needed to do, I just didn't feel.
Hold on. I mean, I don't know how much he streams, but if he's spending 20 hours a day being accessible, he has no time to do anything else. But I look at his channel, and aside from the past 7 videos, I mean, talking 7 months ago, a year ago, so he's not making videos because there's nothing there. I did this video a day ago, and it was a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, 7 months. So he's streaming on average, really on average, 6 hours a day. If he's streaming 6 hours a day, he's not making videos because there are no videos. So 6 hours of average stream time aside from launch week. Not making videos because there are none. But he feels the pressure from being able to work 20 hours a day. I don't know. The numbers, Johnson, they're not adding up. Well, either way, if he's happier, he's happier. I still don't know who the fuck he is. And that's okay too. I don't have to. Ziz, so mad. Is that how you spell it? Alright, hold on.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Streamers leaving the game, and I'm constantly getting asked about my opinion. Whether you should care about that or not is completely up to you, but a lot of people of Exile. I can't remember if he said he was leaving a bit before. He's always been a really, really great guy, and really, really big in the Russian community. And also another French streamer, Somad, a good friend of mine, is also quitting streaming and quitting Path of Exile. And to both Somad and Chistor, you guys have added so much to the community. It's been a pleasure knowing you, and hopefully you guys both stay in touch.
Okay, so like to say that, and then this is the first time in 8 years I've seen like that tag on Reddit, personally. Okay, so that aside, if I If I launch Path, Twitch community highlight. There's Path of Exile's Twitch community highlights. This is the highlights from the Twitch community. Okay, so these guys should be on here because they're the pillars of the Twitch. You know, they're part of it, right? Now I only ever see Quinn, Empy, Noogie, and Ziz. Those 4 on Reddit, always, forever. It's always been. So I'm going to assume I'm going to see more than just them on this because it's always been Quinn, Empy, Steel, Noogie, Ziz, like those same couple guys. So Quinn, Steel, Ziz, Noogie. Nothing else but that. The same 5 or 6 guys to be always shown in the community showcase. The community highlights. Is it really representative of the community if it's the same 5 guys? But somehow they've been involved forever, but also they're only on Reddit once in the past 8 years. Like, I don't understand. It just seems so strange. All of it. It's like, but that just shows like some more to his point. It's like a weird disconnect between, you know, you'd think that if it's their last time playing, they would have actually put like a clip or something from them because it's like, you know, this is a nod to the community manager, like, you know, saying, thanks for being around while you are, just, or you've been, you know, because I know I've seen his name is on Twitch as being one of the best things, like, you know, as the highest rated Path streamer. So if he's like one of the biggest Path streamers, but if it's his last week playing, they would have even put a fucking Twitch clip of him on there. So either like Ziz is delusional, or he's just talking about these guys because they're his friends, or the community manager has no idea what the fuck's going on. You know, if it's truly a community manager in Path of Exile, you'd think they'd be attached to their community. There's maybe 20 people in Path that stream that have over like 100 viewers, right? Maybe 20. But SoMad and Chister, after checking their Twitch and their YouTube pages, have stopped streaming full-time as of like a week ago almost. Like, they've been tapering down. So you'd think that they would notice that and just hear through the grapevine. Like, I heard like 2 days ago about these people. So clearly, you know, it's been around. Like, they just have no pulse on anything. Plus, even if it's the case and they made that post beforehand, well, you can't just edit it and add a clip in. Maybe they'll want to showcase people quitting their game because it affects for them. Yeah, but, you know, if a basketball player is retiring, ESPN has an homage to them and they run it because they get views and it gets traction. If LeBron James quits basketball, they're not going to cut ties with LeBron James and stop selling fucking jerseys because he stopped playing their game. It doesn't make any sense. Like, that argument is just out the window. If you're quitting Path for whatever reason, you know, you would just say, "Oh, I'm," you know, especially if SoMad's case is quitting because he's addicted and whatever, that's one thing. SoMad's quitting because he's starting a family, or Chistor starting because he's starting a family, right? That's a totally noble cause, and like, there's no way that would be misconstrued if he, especially because he's had such a big traction in the Russian community, which is a huge part of Path of Exile, as we all know from entering Trick and Trade and Standard, Acapella, etc. Then, if that's the case, then they would just do like a nice little homage to him. If they could take the time to say fucking happy birthday Noogie in global chat, they could take the time to post one clip of Chistor on the community highlight reel. Well, I don't know, but it just reflects that. I think one more thing is that reflects just as poorly as anything else. It's like pretending like these people didn't exist if they're leaving. You know, also especially because as the company, you'd want to get them back. If you have, you know, 100,000 people watching you on your game, on your YouTube, on your Twitch, you know, and you stop playing the game because it's no longer for you. As the company, I would say thanks for the time and exposure playing. We enjoyed your community engagement when you were here. Hopefully you enjoy the changes in the upcoming future. We look forward to seeing you come back in Path 2. Like, that would have been, and then here's a few clips from your stream from the past year to show like what you've done. Like, it doesn't make sense why you would take just the you don't exist route. But who knows, tomorrow they can make a fucking video thanking them or something. But the issue is, like, the timing of these things is problematic. This is the exact same thing that happened to, like, Empy, is that when you don't do responses in a timely fashion, it comes off as disingenuous. So if they, a week from now, or even 2 days from now, did a thank you post or a video from Path of Exile thanking the French guy and the Russian guy, after 19 content creators made a video talking about how those two people are stopped playing Path, it's just going to seem like they're guarding for attention versus actually caring about their community. So it's like you're kind of fucked either way at this point. So yeah, that was pretty much my reaction with the information I was presented with, and I just, you know, as I always do, I just dig a little deeper and follow the things that confused me. So, which I guess you saw in the video. What else? Yeah, I mean, the main message, I would say that my main take and my main thing to tell you from this is, if you want to quit Path to start a family, makes sense. If you want to quit Path because you want to go to school, makes sense. You want to quit Path because you're not enjoying it anymore, makes sense. It's a game. It's your free time. Do with it as you choose, and don't do it if it makes you unhappy or if it isn't healthy for you. That's to me seems like a no-brainer. So if you're not enjoying playing Path, if you got to stop playing Path because of family or medical or work, yeah, then don't play Path. I don't know why it's much more complicated than that. Okay. If any questions, let me know. I mean, if you have any questions for me also, feel free to ask them. But yeah, I really can't relate to any of this shit, to be honest. I don't ever feel burnt out. I have a great work-life balance, and I stream and make more videos than both the guys who are quitting. So I really don't understand their situations. But I just wish them the best, I guess. Yeah, whatever makes them happy, man. I want them, you know, I hope they're happy. I hope they're healthy. I hope they're, you know, mentally together, whether it's a kid or a new job or whatever. But I can't relate, but there's my opinion. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Matt Lighty out. Bye-bye.